the meeting ahead. Please welcome our President TM Santosh Ibrahim with huge round of applause.
Thank you all, and welcome to the 34th meeting of the Bahrain IT Professionals Toastmasters. I hereby call the 34th meeting of the BITP Toastmasters to order. Friends, it's great to see you again after a long time. 2 weeks is a long time. We've been active Toastmasters for this term. It's good to see a lot of Toastmasters coming back and being active. It's wonderful to see a lot of new guests also today. I'm quite thrilled, and it's
adopted the
Mohammed Vikar, Toastmaster Mohammed Vikar has adopted the agenda. Can somebody second it?
I second it.
Toastmaster Akash has seconded. Thank you so much. The agenda is confirmed and adopted. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, it's always a privilege to meet up again in this Toastmasters wonderful forum. You know, all of us being IT professionals in this region, many of us would have attended this Gulf IT exhibition, which we call GITEX in Dubai. I keep attending this meeting very often. Very often we come across, and it's a pleasure to go network and meet up a lot of IT professionals there and to know about the new technologies. But whenever we visit the stalls or an exhibition like this, we tend to stroll around the stalls and we collect a lot of freebies and compliments and giveaways. It could be calendars, it could be t-shirts, it could be USB pens, pen drives, a lot of things. You know, the moment I come back from GITEX, I've got a bag full of stuff. So we keep collecting a lot of stuff. But there is one particular compliment that particularly attracted me when I went to visit GITEX the last 2 years. And I picked up, this is just 2 dices. You know, a dice with 6 sides. 2 dices. I had just this 2 dices in my hand. And this dice is from a company called B Marketing. So one dice had B on all the 6 sides. And B could also be read as BE. And the company's name is with the capital B. So one dice had B, and the other dice had all positive attributes of phrases like be heard, confident, enthusiastic, communicative. You know, so the moment what happens is that when you throw the dice, the probability that you get is that you only have a positive probability. When you throw the dice, it'll land up with B. Of course, one dice will always be B because all the 6 sides is B. And the other dice will always have either passionate, either heard, either communicative, either original. So always when you put the dice across, you have a positive phrase. So I've observed 2 things in this. When I put that dice, when we throw the dice or cast the dice, the probability that you get is always a positive probability. It is always positive. When you throw the dice, you can never get a negative possibility because there is only positive attributes written on the 6 sides of the second dice. One dice says B. And the second thing which I realized is that the 6th side of the second dice says ... Any guesses what is a ... I mean, the floor is open. Any guesses what is a ...
Continue. ...
Continue, but here it is. Yes, somebody else said something.
Continuation.
It's a continuation. It actually means that the 6 sides of the dice is not sufficient to tell what you could be. 6 sides of the dice is not sufficient to say what all you can be. So you can be whatever you want to be. So that ... means that if you need to create a dice for the Toastmasters moment, that 2 dices are not enough. You will need more dices with lots of ... because call it B, you know, the possibilities are innumerable here. You know, therefore, all the qualities that you can be a communicator, a leader, impromptu speaker, a passionate person, enthusiastic, energetic. In any way, Toastmasters provides platforms in supernatural ways. This wonderful, vibrant, great club called Toastmasters International was formed in 1924 by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in Santa Ana, California. And this club today has about 16,600 clubs all around the world, spread across 143 countries, and making a change and difference in the lives of people, improving the communication skill, making them effective in every area with a lot of ... which means that you have the possibility to grow more than you can be. In Toastmasters, when you cast a dice, the probability is always positive. You can never have a negative possibility in Toastmasters. So Toastmasters can become whatever they want to be if they are willing to be so. And so fellow Toastmasters, you have come to this BITP Toastmasters Club. In here, you can be a communicator, you can be energetic, you can be enthusiastic, you can be a leader, you can be a proactive speaker, you can be an impromptu speaker, you can be willing to do everything. You should be also willing to take up the dots. The possibilities are endless. If you are yet not a Toastmaster who is willing or who have been active in Toastmasters, it's time that you become active in Toastmasters so that you can open up the avenues and the doors for the innumerable possibilities, because your dreams are your possibilities here. Fellow Toastmasters, join us as we move ahead with even greater enthusiasm with a dot. And let's move forward for the 34th meeting of the Toastmasters. Thank you so much. Now, moving forward, vibrant evening.